Hey guys, it's Mia here and welcome back once again to another video, and I did it again. Right after posting a video saying I need to stop, I did it again. I don't know what it is about me and books, but my self-control just goes out of the window when there are books around. So I'm going to show you the books that I got close to this weekend or after I've done my previous book haul video. I did get rid of some books. I just don't show the unhauls because I don't really like getting rid of books. It's more fun to get them and to talk about getting them and to see what you guys are reading. So let's get into the book haul today. Now, I just got this one from my grandma, Any Dream Will Do by Debbie McComber. Now, my grandma's read a few of her books and she really seems to enjoy them. I don't know if I've read any of them yet, but the cover is really pretty and I'm really excited to give some of her books a chance because, like I said, I've been going down the more romance route, the more easygoing read kind of route than I normally do with the horror and fantasy and stuff like that. Now, the next one I have for you, I'm super excited for, and I cannot wait to finish Midnight Sun to get into this one because I've been waiting a year for it, and that is A Vow So Bold and Deadly by Bridget Kemler, and that is because I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely and A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and I really enjoyed. Yeah, I haven't taped the book covers in, so boop. I really enjoyed it, and I relate to the main character in those books more than any other character that I've ever read about because she has the exact same cerebral palsy that I do, where she walks with a limp and she has affected her balance and her coordination, but she still is strong and up for a challenge. She's still headstrong and tough and doesn't let that define her exactly as I don't. I don't let it define me. The only reason I brought up having cerebral palsy in the other video and giving you guys my example was because she, the main character, had cerebral palsy herself. But that was not the only reason I liked these books. I loved the story. I liked Beauty and the Beast since I was little, even though as I get older I realize it's more about Stockholm Syndrome than actual love. But we're not going to get into that right now. And like I said, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and the last book came out a year ago, so I'm really excited to finally get to read this one. So as soon as I saw it, I snatched it off the shelf because it was left on a cliffhanger in the second book, A Heart So Fierce and Broken. I'm really hoping that Gray finally comes forward and says, yo, hey, I'm the missing prince. Stop killing and kidnapping all these innocent people. Stop torturing them. And if he doesn't, I swear I want to watch him burn because he's evil, letting all these innocent people get tortured and dying in his place. So, and then when I told you guys that I got the Skyward series, this was not the series that I was after originally. The series I was after originally was this series, and that is the Mistborn trilogy. I talked about thinking that this was the series I wanted originally, and it was. And then all 3 books are in here, which is great because I was really excited to read these ones because these are the ones that Murphy talks so heavily about in her videos, and she seems to love them deeply as books and love this author. And this series is not finished yet, so I don't want to wait another year just to read a book that I have enjoyed. So the Mistborn trilogy is very exciting, and I can't wait to get into this one too. Whenever I get done with the Midnight Sun, which I'm halfway through now, it's a long brick of a book, and then I'll go into the Stephen King book that I'm borrowing from my aunt so I can give that back to her as soon as possible, even though she's already read it and she doesn't care how long I have it. I don't like to be a book hoarder. I don't like when people hoard my books for months on months on months, so I'm not going to do that to other people and be a hypocrite about it. So then we go into a different route, which is not something I've ever reviewed on my channel before, but I saw this today while I was out, and it's going to be my birthday soon, so my mom grabbed this for me, and that is World's Scariest Places. It's a magazine detailing all the most haunted and creepy places, and being someone that grew up with horror, grew up with action, I love dark and creepy shit. So especially when it's real. Like, I don't know how many of you believe in ghosts, but I do. I've had some shit happen to me that was scary as hell and unexplainable, and just, there was one time when I was little, on my birthday, I had come upstairs to change because it was when I still had school around this time, and school got out really late, so it was around my birthday when I was in school. And I had come home, went upstairs to change. Now, my door at the time did not have a handle or the thing that clicks into the door frame, so there was no way to hold it shut. It didn't stick because it was a loose old door. It never stuck. There was no way to hold it shut. There was no window open. There was no fan on. There was nothing on in my room. I had just gotten home. And those windows were big, old-fashioned, well-built windows. They weren't no cheapy ones that you get today that if you sneeze wrong, you can feel it through the other side of the window. So I was sitting there at my dresser, and keep in mind, my door is across the room on the left side of my bed. On the right side of my bed, actually. And I was facing my dresser, which was like my bookshelf behind me. So my bed's over here, my door's right there, and I'm facing the dresser over here. And all of a sudden my door slammed shut. And I'm like, okay, whatever, didn't think much of it. Walked over there, went to pop it open, and you can normally go, and the door pops right open. Didn't open. Put both fingers in there. Boop, didn't open. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I started to panic because here I am trapped. I'm on the second floor, no porch roof, windows heavy as crap to get open for a little young me. And I'm like, someone's holding the door shut. No one was up there. My mom was downstairs with my grandma and grandpa at the time because they had come over for my birthday. And just scary. And so I started screaming because here I am in my room trapped, no idea why the door won't open, and my mom just comes up here freaking out, pushes the door open, like barely touches it, and it opens. She goes, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I couldn't get the door open. She goes, it was open. I'm like, no, it wasn't. And yeah, there's been many other creepy stories. If you'd like to hear them, I might share them. If not, then let me know. But if you want to hear me tell more of my creepy stories, let me know. And I'll even tell you about this reoccurring dream that I've had since I was in the first grade. So I love creepy stuff, and it's kind of cool to see. I'm not much of a magazine reader, but it was creepy and cool, and just, I mean, look at it. It's so cool looking. I'm excited to get into this one. It shouldn't take me long because it is a magazine, but I'll just peruse this when I'm not reading other stuff. So we'll see. Now, I'm not going to promise you guys I'm going to stop getting books because that's a promise I know I'm not going to keep. So, but for now, I do not have enough room on my bookshelf for more space. I had to get rid of other books just to have room on my shelf. So I need to stop. Period. Right now, I need to stop. I have an issue. I feel like books are my drug. Someone help me. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed my bonus little scary story. Oh wait, no, I lied to you. I actually wanted to show you these cute little bookmarks that I got. They're little magnets, and I've been having my eye on these kinds for a long time. And so as a bookish product, I thought I wanted to try it out. And they're really nice, actually. They're small enough to where if you're worried you're going to lose your bookmark, you can just keep it clipped in the page and only take it out when you are finished reading the book for the day or for the minute. So it's kind of nice just to have this be small enough to keep in the book right on the page you started at. And it also has like a little arrow, so it shows you what page you're actually on, because sometimes when you're with normal bookmarks you have to remember, was I on this side or this side or this side. The little arrow and the cool little design are on 2 different spots, so you know what page you're on as you're reading. And I thought these were really cute, and I gave my grandma one while I was at it because she needed a new bookmark and because I thought she would think they were cool. So I think they're really neat. If you want to try them out for yourself, they're relatively cheap. These were only $3 for a pack of 6, and it comes with 2 of each design in case you lose one. But if you keep track of your stuff like I do, you probably wouldn't have a problem. So I just thought that was a cool little bookish product, and I'm really enjoying the one I have so far. And they're actually relatively pretty strong magnets. I was like throwing my book around, not throwing it around, but like shaking it around and like opening it up and shaking the pages, and it didn't budge at all, which was really nice because I cannot tell you how many times I've dropped my book and lost my place. I'm a klutz. Leave me alone. So, okay, now I'm done. I hope to see you guys next time. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed my bonus scary story today, and I hope you don't think I'm a little crazy. Bye, guys.